Hey guys, thanks for joining me. This is just a quick video. I recorded this a few months ago. Been really busy at work. Got family life and kids, and just got married the other weekend. So just pretty much catching up. Got the footage out and put it together for you. Just a little bit of the rear bar install. It's pretty straightforward, so if you ever do come to install it, feel free to reach out if you need help, but pretty much just a few bolts and it slides out the old one, in goes the new one. So I've just got a quick bit of footage there just to show you the before and after, and then a bit of a winch install. So put the winch into the option X front bar, and also a light bar. The light bar is really impressive, super bright. You definitely wouldn't want to be coming towards me if I've got high beam on, that's for sure. Really impressed, probably one of the best lighting systems I've definitely had. So very impressed with that unit, and yeah, so come check it out. Just have a look at the rear bumper, go into the winch install. As again, all pretty straightforward, but just thought I'd show you, and yeah, check it out. Thanks. Guys, Dana. It's my Ford Raptor, or Ford Ranger Raptor. It's known in New Zealand. I guess technically the Ford Raptor is probably a little bit different from America. But if you didn't see the last episode, I put on this front bumper here. That one there. And sort of showed you how to do it. But today, switch the camera here, we have a winch and a nice great white bar light going. So we need to pull off the bumper and have a look at installing it. Let's go. Right, got to fit the light bar up here, and there's our winch location. So a reasonable amount of room. Let's chuck things in there and have a look. Initially, fit looks pretty good. Plenty of room. I'm hoping to mount the control unit just on there, and it looks like there'll be a bit of room. Okay, up there, so should be good. And got the light bar, it's just sitting there at the moment. I'm just going to have a look at the side brackets for that first, because once that's mounted up, then we can concentrate on the winch. The great light LED bar tucked in there, just about a perfect width really, just catches the last light. I'll have to wait till it's all mounted up and make sure it's at the right angle. Looking pretty good. Let's have a look on the other side. I've just used the supplied bracket that came with the front bar. It seems to be pretty good. So just a bit of a bolt there and bolt there. They've got nylon nuts on them, and the bolts have got heaps of Loctite. So hopefully should be pretty good. A bit of vibrations and typical off-road action. She sits in there pretty nice and tidy. low modem there to connect up to. Have a look at that later. And same this side. Easy peasy. Right, so before we chuck this in, bolt this in, we just need to take this cover off because I've got the manual here. So it's always good to read manuals, as exciting as it is not to. This here is the release, and we need to access it. So when you're pulling out the rope, you need to release. Now of course this is tucked in behind the bumper over here, so that would be about sort of here, and the idea is that we can reach through here and just flick it. So we need to turn it, so this is about here. So all we have to do is undo all these Allen key bolts, slightly pull and just rotate it, and then put them back in without pulling it out. It says do not pull it out, so we won't pull it out. Just undo all these, and we've removed all the around. Let's have a look. The bolts, don't lose the spring washers. Technically, if I turn this, alright, so just have to turn. There we go. Happy with that. To reach through. Let's try that out, eh? I'll reach through. But right, got the 4 bolts mounted up there, so she's mounted just as simple as that. So quite a nice straightforward operation. Let's look at mounting the control unit on top and connecting up the wiring. That's a different image. Just need to do a bit of cable tying up. Main leads that will go off to the battery once it goes back in. And yeah, everything else seems to be in place. So we just about test fit it. Right, well, got it mounted in. I've mounted up the front plate that comes with the winch. These front bars are all set for it, the hole's already there, so it's just a matter of bolting it up. Now one issue I had is that the control box would not fit up into that centre area. It actually hits the intercooler. So I had to shift it over, but it kind of worked better anyhow. So the control box is just here, and the remote port is just there, so makes it nice and easy. That will just plug up there. It does have a wireless remote as well. Coming up into here, just run the power wires up around. Obviously you need to consider when running power wires, you don't want them running against hard edges. Consider that, cable tie where appropriate, insulate over the, put some sheathing on if need be. I've just run the wire around, tucked up in under that, and just looped back into this position here. Now you have to consider that this is not fused. I may run a circuit breaker later on. I just have to figure out exactly how much amps we're going to draw. But for now, it's not fused, and so if this shorts out, we're in trouble. So definitely need to make sure this is all nice and safe and all good. There is a 300 amp fuse here, so we could tap onto that, but I'm probably just going to put an aftermarket unit just separate of everything else, so I know that, you know, if that blows, it's not going to affect the vehicle. Most likely is the starter motor there. And I've just trimmed back the tab for now, so it shuts nice and easy. Earth cable just comes up here, and just on that lug there, nice and easy. So this is the wireless remote that comes with the Dobson's 4x4 winch. It's a 12,000 pound winch. Should keep me out of trouble, or get me out of trouble. Go that on and that was the video that I've got for you now. I'm going to hopefully sort out the installation of the automatic window winder control module and the side mirror fold-in module, so you can use your remote. So when you lock the vehicle, you just lock it as normal and all the windows will wind up if they are down. And also you can wind the windows down from the remote using combination lock, unlock, lock, and various other combinations to change the window wind up, wind down settings. So you can wind the windows down from the remote, wind them up, etc. And also when you do lock the car, the side mirrors fold in. So it's a nice visual. You can just look at your vehicle and you can see straight away that it's locked, or unlocked for that matter. So stay around, wait maybe some time for me to get around to sorting out posting another video. Cheers for your patience. If there's anything that you'd like to know about my vehicle, feel free. Also, I'm going to be doing a video also on the sound install that I'm doing. So installing must be several $1,000s worth of audio gear into it. I've already got the front speakers in, but I need to get back in there, so I'll show you them. I've got to complete the wiring, hopefully get the wiring in this week, and start building the subwoofer enclosure which sits underneath the seat. So should be all good, and I really look forward. I love my sounds, so I'm really looking forward to getting them sorted out and having some really good sound pumping in the Ranger Raptor. Hope you enjoy.